Hello YouTube. I know it's been a while since I've done anything with I've been on anything with YouTube with Just Trucking, but I figure this is now the time because I'm very aggravated and I got an idea. Excuse me. I'm at Food Lion here in Shelbyville, North Carolina. I've been to a few of these places. I've been to Gordon's. I've been to a few other places where they get the lumpers. And they charge ridiculous rates to get your load off. Plus they gotta break it down, which we can't control what they get, what they don't get. So my simple solution to lumpers is very simple. Whether you're dealing with a broker or whoever, no more free 2 hours for these grocery DCs. They don't get that free 2 hours. They got a lumper, no freebies. They gotta pay us on the spot. And if you're a company driver, you get $250 an hour for sitting there, waiting for them to unload you. $250 that the facilities got to pay out of pocket to you, either in cash, preferably a cash. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The lumper, if they want to keep the lumper, $250 to the driver. If he's a company driver, the company gets $250, driver gets $250. Split the cost. Now, if you're an owner-operator, independent, or lease operator, where you're actually making your own payments on your equipment, you get $500 an hour for sitting there waiting for them to unload you. And if they still want to charge you that lumper, that's fine. But no more of this freebie 2 hours and the lumper better. And if the lumper tries charging their ridiculous, because we all know that lumpers can charge ridiculous rates, so we could do the same to them. We can charge the lumper for keeping us here longer than we have to be, because they're counting everything, breaking it all down, and after they get you unloaded, they got to break it all down, count it. We're sitting here at the docks waiting. Our clocks are wasted away because they think we can magically appear with more product. Well, another truck might have more product, or wherever they got it from may have shorted them. That's not on us, that's on them. If they don't have it, they should not be holding a driver hostage to do all this literally work that we cannot control, especially if we didn't load it. If we picked up a preloaded trailer, or we're not allowed in the facilities, like most facilities don't let us in there, you're getting problems with the shipper or whoever you're getting your product from. Maybe you should find somebody else. People are human, they all make mistakes. But to sit here and hold us hostage while you're unloading and you gotta count the product, that's a you problem. That ain't a me problem. You should be able to hand us our bills and let us get out of here. And I'll keep checking because I'm still red lighted. I've been here since 6:50. My appointment time was for 7:30. My appointment time was originally yesterday, the 3rd, at 7 o'clock at night, but there was a massive accident on the I-64 heading to North Carolina yesterday. They had everything shut down for hours, and it made me late for my appointment, so they rescheduled it for the 4th at 7:30. I showed up early, Now I've been sitting here and it's now 11:20 p.m. still waiting for them to count and go through things. Again, maybe we should start holding these facilities and ripping them off and charging them a hell of a lot more money to bring them their product, or find a way to institute that little way of charging them so much money, but they can't charge us a dime to unload this trailer. And for those of you that don't understand what a lumper actually is, they pretty much get paid to unload by the facility to unload your trailer. And they can charge anywhere between $50 to whatever, the sky's the limit with them. They can charge whatever they feel like charging to unload it and count it. It's ridiculous. Before, I would get with some of these lumpers, it's actually counted with the broker at times, but still. And I do get detention pay after 2 hours, but that detention pay is a joke compared to what I suggest. Like I said, maybe if we found a way to charge and build these facilities, maybe they would actually understand and stop doing it, or get rid of companies like Capstone or Relay or any other lumper service that's out there. And some people will go, well, you shouldn't be doing that. I go, yeah, I should, because you know what? For what I pay for this lumper, I could take it to a food bank, drop the product at a food bank, and they'll unload it for free. A lot of facilities like Walmart and that don't have lumpers. They unload the product themselves. So why do grocery store chains and grocery store DCs still have lumpers? It doesn't make any sense. We need to get rid of lumpers. They need to go by the wayside. They're outdated and they're useless. Very useless at what they do. You know, here I'm calling out shots at Capstone and Relay. I don't care who else. I don't even know. They're the only two that I know of that off the top of my head that I've dealt with. And they need to understand that holding a driver hostage is, one, against the law, and two, it's strictly illegal. They need to move it along and stop wasting people's time. They're getting paid a hell of a lot better than what I get paid to sit at this dock and wait for those lazy scumbags to do a job that should only take a few minutes to count. As they're unloading it, yeah, one person count it. Or two people, depending on what you can find to work. If you can get them to work. Because it took them forever to unload my trailer. Granted, I had a fully loaded reefer trailer, but there's no excuse for it. You need to be more efficient. And I don't want to hear, well, there's other trucks. Well, guess what? Stop making appointment times so close together, or open your pocketbooks and start paying people, start hiring people and bring more people in. Simple as that. You know, these big corporations make money. Yes, they got to pay all of these salaries and all the taxes on it. Stop hiring, stop paying people to work part-time, hire them as full-time, pay the higher taxes on them, and that we got people here full-time. You don't have the work, send them home. If you're slow that day, send people home. No big deal. But we need to get things done and stop wasting people's time. But until the next video, which will be coming soon, I just got to get some time. I've been running my butt off. And today I just got very aggravated, so I wanted to vent and put some things out about Food Lion. And these grocery store chains need to go. stop using unions and because they're slow. Any questions, comments, likes, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe to this video. My next video is going to be a little bit more different than what you've been used to seeing, but it is what it is for now. Until then, bye for now.